For most of us, the best place to start rebalancing is with what we already know. Whether our unbalancer has knocked us down with a sudden blow, worn us down with stress, or beaten us down with our demons, taking an inventory of tactics and activities that have helped us before, and then incorporating them back into our routine is easier, quicker, and usually more efficient than learning entirely new strategies. But how can I do that, you might ask, if I'm already too busy, too depressed, too stressed, too distracted, and so on, to take on one more thing? The answer is mini self-care. Mini self-care is the abridged version of full self-care. Mini self-care is a powerful rebalancer tool, both in the early stages of recovery from imbalance and as an unbalancer repellent. We're wired to handle short-term stress. However, when stress goes on for too long, the constant flow of stress hormones takes a toll. Many of us have evolved a set of activities that keep us feeling balanced and relaxed and help us recuperate from stress. We might have a hobby, take trips or vacations, practice yoga, meditate, binge watch a television series, hike, walk, swim, play a sport, garden, hang out with friends, go for a ride, and so on. We do these things regardless of whatever else is going on in our lives, and they help to dissipate the tensions of work, health or family problems, financial stress, or even a bad winter. But what can we do when we don't have time for any of that? When even half an hour of yoga or a 15-minute walk seems impossible? The answer is still mini self-care. Some examples. Self-care. You do yoga for self-restoration. Mini self-care. Pick one pose and do it for a couple of minutes twice a day. Self-care. You like to walk or run for half an hour every day. Mini self-care. Take a quick walk around the block. Self-care. You like spending an hour at the end of the day reading. Mini self-care. Carry a book with you and read a couple of pages at regular intervals. Self-care. You like to talk with friends on the phone. Mini self-care. Exchange short texts. Self-care. You take 2-week vacations. Mini self-care. Spend a night away on the weekend. If you can't take a night, walk downtown and pretend you're a tourist. You get the idea. The optimal way to manage stress is to reduce the stressors and weave back into our lives what we find restorative. That's full self-care. Mini self-care isn't a permanent replacement for the full version, but it's helpful as a first step toward returning to balance.